Hey, it's the RV guy here for RVs of Sacramento, bringing you another incredible value in travel trailer. Guys, this is a 2020 Jayco Eagle. It's a 284 BHOK, the bunkhouse model. This one has automatic leveling jacks, a 600-pound double bunk and a 300-pound double bunk underneath, and tons of storage space. Let me start out by showing you the inside. I'm going to go over some of the things that really set Jayco apart in its build quality versus the other manufacturers. Then I'll take you around the outside and point out some of the construction differences between Jayco and other manufacturers. One of the main reasons we have a higher resale value than they do and have been the best-selling travel trailer 15 years in a row. Guys, let's go ahead and get started. One of the most important features of a travel trailer isn't just how nice it is when you get to where you're going, it's also how well it tows down the road. Guys, Jayco uses the Dexter Never Adjust axles. What that means is you don't have to adjust the brakes. Most travel trailers require you to do occasional maintenance on your brakes or they might stop working. I don't know about you, but I don't want a 9,000-pound trailer behind me and the brakes stop working. Extremely nice. They also give you the MoreRide CRE3000 suspension system. That's going to take a lot of the shock that's normally going to be transmitted through the walls and into the cabinets of your RV, and it's going to distribute it out just like shock absorbers would on a car, and it makes it so that your RV lasts a lot longer. It's not getting shaking around like it's in an earthquake nearly as badly. They even give you Goodyear tires. Now these things have actually got extremely nice technology in them. The sidewall here are actually designed to resist sidewall impact. So if you're going down the road and a metal object tries to slice into the side of your sidewall, you're not going to have nearly the chance of a blowout. These are also 87-mile-an-hour rated tires. Most manufacturers don't go that high, and they're only 80 PSI, meaning that you can fill them up at your house, fill them up at a gas station. You don't have to go to a truck stop with a giant compressor like you do with most of the manufacturers. You are going to fall in love with the interior of this travel trailer. Not only do I have a huge U-shaped dinette with a residential style couch over here, right across from a giant television, huge double bunks in the back, massive kitchen, and a bedroom that actually gives you some privacy. Let's get started. The decor on the inside is absolutely gorgeous. This Stacy Stewart designed interior maximizes the layout and is also quite beautiful. It gives you this huge family seating area. Nice U-shaped dinette, perfect for playing video games. No, I'm talking about board games. Things are going to bring the family together. Cards. You can actually gather everybody up there and play Monopoly or Life. Monopoly on those days that you have hours and hours to choose from. It also turns into a nice sleeper, of course. Large windows, so when you're actually having breakfast or dinner, you can look out over the river, look out over the lake that you drove all this way to see. You've got storage right above your residential style couch with, again, nice large windows all around. And this does pull out into a nice residential style sleeper. Extremely comfortable if you need additional sleeping, which is really probably you're not going to on this bunkhouse. It is wired for solar, both roof prepped and side solar prepped. So if you want to go ahead and do that, it's going to be extremely trivial for you to do. These are the Jayco exclusive bunk capacities. The Jayco double bunk up here is actually good for 2 full-size adults. It's rated for 600 pounds. I don't know about you, but can you imagine putting more than 600 pounds up there? That is tons and tons of space because of the build quality Jayco gives you. It also opens up the possibilities of people coming with you. You got another double bunk down here. That's another 600-pound bunk. And if you don't need that double bunk, it actually raises up and out of the way, and it gives you a huge amount of storage space right here that's accessible from the outside. Talk about putting things like bicycles in here, or maybe even a snowmobile. And notice that Jayco actually uses real plywood construction. It's not giving you any of that OSB board that you're getting on the other guys, and it also has thicker matting here for the actual bed areas themselves. Even when the bed's down, lots of storage space that you can use right there. Right next to the bunk is the bathroom, which is great location for it in a bunkhouse. And the bathroom itself is much larger than you would expect. Look at all that actual counter space that they give you. A huge medicine cabinet right here. Jayco exclusive for the amount of depth, and it's also lit, which is really, really nice. This also has a 360-degree siphon that brings the smell off your black tank so you don't have to smell it. And an exclusive type of fan there that also you can turn on and even open up when it's raining. You don't have to worry about rain coming in, and it's quite a bit quieter. They even use an actual dual form ABS surround shower basin here, which is much, much better than the cheap stuff that's going to crack that most of them give you. Jayco, even the shower is different than most of them. So you see how on every manufacturer, the shower's raised up from the basin. You'll notice that on every manufacturer. That's because the actual tank is right underneath the floor there, and they have to give you space for the P-trap. what most manufacturers do is they have 1, 2, 3, 4 wood studs that's holding this up, and it's basically hollow underneath. So when you get in another travel trailer, it kind of feels like you're about ready to fall through the floor of the shower. That's because you are about ready to fall through the floor in the shower. Jayco doesn't do that. They actually have nice block foam insulation supporting the underside of that shower right there. That's also going to have a nice plywood support base underneath that, and then that itself is on struts, which gives you, or support beams, which gives you a whole lot of control, and it really is nice. You have the nice J command system right here. So this guy right here is actually Bluetooth, or it can connect to your phone via Wi-Fi, and you can actually use that to control the AC, for example, from the restaurant. Once you get that all set up, turn it on if it starts getting to be too hot, and you come back to your coach. It's nice and cool inside. Love the nice large Furrion TV. That is 0 degree tested TV, and it's also tested to 2 Gs. Most manufacturers are just going to throw a television off the shelf, but I'll tell you what, in the summertime, if your travel trailer is parked on the outside and it's got direct heat hitting it when you're not using it, it can get to be 150, 160 degrees inside your trailer. This television's rated to 180 degrees. It's not going to malfunction and go out on you. Nice Furrion stove with a nice stainless steel surround. High point, again, the stainless steel, absolutely beautiful microwave here. And very, very nice. Actual wooden construction on the Jaycos. I can actually grab this cabinet and I can shake the entire Jayco trailer because of how it's actually mounted to the sidewalls, how it actually has supports. In fact, even the drawers on a Jayco, when you pull them out like this, you'll notice that the residential ball bearing glide drawers that go for full extension, it also is rated for 75 pounds, all of the drawers. So you can put just about anything you can think of. You can put barbells inside them if you really, really want to, and you're going to be just fine. That's construction quality. Actual real wood slider doors here as opposed to just those little pull curtains. And it gives you a nice full walk-around queen bed here with the beautiful wardrobes on both sides and tons of storage space. Plus a nice little area right here for you to put another television and additional storage space, plus your own door to be able to get in and out. Guys, even the flooring in Jayco is incredible. You got 5/8 inch flooring, tongue and groove, over the entire coach. You know how thick 5/8 inch of solid wood? Even right here on the slide out fascia, this is solid wood, and Jayco actually gives you structure board, like they use in high quality home construction, that goes across the entire top of the slide out supporting it. They're the only one in the industry that does that. It's one of the main reasons why their slide outs are absolutely superior, and they don't have nearly as much of the binding that you get on the air motorhomes. Helps with the resale value. Even the AC is different. It's helix ducted. So what that means is it's actually capable of taking no 90-degree turns. It's extremely quiet, and it's extremely effective at cooling down your coach. So not only are you going to be able to talk without having to raise your voice when you have the AC on, but it's also going to be able to cool down your coach much, much faster when it's 110 degrees and you walk inside and you're just looking for some relief. On the outside, Jayco almost has too many advantages to go over them all, but I will try, folks. First, of course, you have your standard like electric front lift. Most everybody's going to have an electric front lift, but that's where the similarities end. Even the front that you have, you see this nice little A-frame that's going of your solid steel frame there? Jayco's go all the way through. So most manufacturers, the A-frame comes to right here and it stops at that first beam going across. Jayco's is integrated all the way back and into the frame. In addition to that, they give you more outriggers. So those are like the ribs of your RV that go all the way down the frame that strengthen it, that makes it so that the wall and the roof aren't having to support nearly as much flex. Really adds to the build quality of the coach itself. Take a look at this massive storage area. Battery disconnect switch, so when you're done using the coach, you just flip that, park it. You don't have to worry about the batteries draining down nearly as much. And now these are what I call leveling jacks, folks. This is a full automatic system. You just hit the auto button and it levels for you. I'll show you where that is in a second here. Beautiful, huge electric awning. You put that out in the wintertime, in the spring, in the summer, you're going to have a beautiful camping area out here. It has a nice television mount that you can put an outside TV mounted right there along with its power connections and everything. Outside speakers down here low, so you don't have to worry about turning them up really loud like you have to when they're way up there and being obnoxious at the campsite. Love the climate shield technology on this. This is a 0 degree tested coach, so at 0 degrees outside, if you have the climate control on, it's going to be nice and comfortable inside no matter what. Huge industry standard or industry best outside kitchen. It does have another television mount here, so you can have one in the kitchen, one over there, one the kids watching, one with a game, cooking up some hot dogs. Man, this is life. This is living right here, really, with your Jayco travel trailer. Now, of course, When I showed you that interior storage space with the bunk, you knew that it was accessible from the outside because you saw the door. Well, here it is. Imagine how convenient that is. You just open up the door, you put everything you want in here. This lifts right out of the way if you want it to, giving you that extra space. Really makes this coach so usable. It does come with the Furrion backup camera prep already ready to go, so you can go ahead and be able to see what's behind your trailer when you're driving down the road. Guys, there's so much to go over in a Jayco, it's unbelievable. Even the sidewalls here, these are vacuum bonded sidewalls. So what that means is most manufacturers are still using construction like in the 1950s. They put the layers of the wall together, they put some glue in there, and they push it down a conveyor belt, and it basically goes through a machine that smashes it like a pizza dough roller. Just this big metal roller that just boop, spits it out in about 2 seconds, and that's your sidewall. And they just pray that it doesn't delaminate or come apart when you're going down the road. Guys, Jayco doesn't do that. This is a true vacuum bonded sidewall. So they take the same sidewall, but then they put much higher construction quality, and they put it into a machine that's pressing down with a hydraulic press at 144 tons of pressure for 16 minutes. Folks, the difference between this sidewall and the other is absolutely staggering. When you want to level your coach, just come out here, boop, hit that auto level button, you don't have to worry about anything. Even the roof itself is much different than most manufacturers. This roof is a 4,500 pound Magnum Truss roof system. So most manufacturers are 3,000 pound rated roofs. That means this Jayco roof is 50% stronger. Guys, 50%. If you have a branch fall on the top of your coach and it's 4,500 pounds, this Jayco roof is going to be just fine. It'll deflect about 1.5 inches off center. Most manufacturers at 3,000 pounds, that roof would be caving in on you. If you're out camping at a campsite and a branch, because of a windstorm, happens to fall off and you're unlucky being right underneath it, folks, that's the difference between your roof having just a little bit of scratches and you having to pull the branch off, or literally the roof caving in on you, which is going to happen on a lot of the manufacturers under that type of weight. Even the roof itself is screwed down by Jayco. So the 3/8 inch roof decking up there is screwed down all the way across. It takes a lot longer than what most manufacturers go through, and they just staple it down, ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. That's why Jayco can give you a 2-year bumper-to-bumper warranty with a 3-year structure warranty. Folks, that's 100% longer than the other industry standard warranty of 1 year. The reason they can do that is because they know that with the construction that they do on this Jayco, not only does it give you the better resale value, but it's because it's going to last longer, give you less problems. That's why Jayco is absolutely killing it with travel trailer sales, #1 for the last 15 years in a row. Guys, if you're looking for an RV, 9501 East Stockton Boulevard, RVs of Sacramento, right here off of Elk Grove Boulevard and Highway 99, 9501 East Stockton Boulevard. Got a massive selection of motorhomes, a huge inventory of Jaycos and other travel trailers and fifth wheels and the manufacturers that go around this entire building. Full service, parts, sales, service, consignment, dealership. 40 years, family owned and operated. There's a reason why we have such a good reputation, folks. The same reason why Jayco has a reputation that they have, because we earn it. Come down here and you'll see the Jayco difference and the RVs of Sacramento difference. Tell them Mitch sent you, and I'm looking to hear from you real soon.